Well, good evening, you crazy cats and kittens. Hey, you guys. Hope you've all had a great Saturday. Unfortunately, Nottingham Forest did not have a great Saturday, but what can you do? In Cooper we trust. Right, so day 11. Just wanted to give you all a quick update in terms of where things are at. So, started out this morning from a place called Kilcampton. So stayed at this great place called the West Country Inn. Now, really old style place, well, 400 years old, an old coach house. Really great, authentic style. With that, I was the only guest staying there, so I did think there was a small chance of me getting tickled by a ghost in the night. But thankfully, no night tickles. Night tickles sounds really weird. Anyway, so I found myself in a place called Bideford. So covered 15.4 miles today. So good progress. What I will say is that today's been tough, both emotionally and physically. The rain didn't stop coming, so I arrived here like wet through. And on the emotional side, I think this is the first time I've set off on a walk and didn't have a specified place to go to. Thought I'd sort of wing it. When I arrived here, there was no hostels, no campsites, only sort of high-end hotels. So with that, I've had to book myself into a hotel tonight. Thankfully, bless her, my aunt contributed a little bit just to help keep the budgeting down. So that was really nice of her. I'm really grateful. But sort of thinking, about typical standard Saturday nights, I'd be used to having the family around, maybe a few beers, watching a film or, the football and just sort of chilling out and relaxing. So, very different tonight, but, the challenge is very much worth it. And for those bits that I'm going to be sacrificing, it's worth it for, raising awareness and money for this great charity. So, here's what it is. So yeah, in a place called Bideford, as I said, not a lot of options here tonight. So when I arrived, wet through, I was like, oh crap, what am I going to do here? So I did have a look at Airbnb. I had a look at couch surfing. In fairness, in the timing is terrible on this one because half an hour after I got into the hotel, I had a message saying I could stop at someone's place tonight. So, it's annoying, but taking the positives, it shows that there's people out there that are willing to let people crash on the sofa. So I think that's something I'm going to look into going forward. I think that's a good call. But in terms of the plan for tomorrow, going to get up early. I'm heading to a place called Barnstaple. So I think Barnstaple is one of the last places in Devon I'll hit. As you saw yesterday, I got into Devon yesterday, which for me was a massive, massive win. You spend days walking, oh, I'm still in Cornwall. And as beautiful as Cornwall is, it's just really nice to think that I'm into the next county. So I'm really pleased with that. But equally as pleased to soon be in Somerset. So excited for that. Right, with that, guys, I'm going to turn in for the night. But again, hope you are all having a great weekend. Really appreciate your message of support. You guys are amazing. And we are nearly at halfway through with the funding for the charity. So 2 weeks in, or almost 2 weeks in, I'm so grateful. Thank you so much. All right, peace and love, guys. Have a good evening.